She's been active in addressing issues of class size.
Hi, my name's Jennifer Vinsky, and I'm here today because I voiced my concern about my daughter's class size at Robert Graves Elementary School to the school board, and Robin asked me to come here and pass that concern on. Large and ever larger class sizes are expected to be the outcome of budget cuts and loss of funding. This is unacceptable. My daughter's in a kindergarten class at Robert Graves Elementary in Port Ewan. This class consists of 52 students divided into 2 units of 26 students each. They each have one kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Snyder and Mrs. Gallagher. I believe that kindergarten is a very important time for our children. This is their first formal public education experience and the beginning of a long-term learning process that is uniquely challenging to all children. 5-year-old children from a variety of backgrounds are brought together and expected to learn the fundamentals of reading, writing, and mathematics. This first classroom experience is a formative one, where learning proper classroom behavior and self-application to study is paramount. In my daughter's class, student abilities range from learning the alphabet and writing their names to being beginner readers. At this early stage of education, each child requires some degree of individual attention from their teacher. In a class of 26 students, the teacher does not have time to give each child the attention they require to develop a comfortable foundation in the fundamental skills necessary to ensure future scholastic success. Teachers, administrators, and parents have an obligation to ensure that every student is provided with the opportunity to succeed and experience a positive classroom learning environment. Class size plays a significant role in meeting these obligations. In researching this, I went online and looked up all kinds of data about class size, and is it a myth? Does it really matter? Blah, blah, blah. It goes on. And I have all that data, and I'm not going to bore you with all that information. You can Google that yourselves. The bottom line is that the best ideal class size for young children, kindergartners, first grade, second grade, is 13 to 17 students. They're talking about classes of 30, and they're expecting us to say that that's okay. I'm deeply disturbed that the information gathered and analyzed by professional educators and research organizations is being dismissed. People have been studying this issue for a long, long time. This has been funded by state educators and lobbyists for years. How now is that okay to act like that doesn't exist and to say, well, we don't have the money, so we're going to have more kids in each class? Success in the early grades leads to success in academic achievement throughout children's lives, period. Failure leads in early grades is clearly documented. This leads to costly grade retention. Kids will stay back, delinquency, and dropout rates. We can't afford that. Class size matters, and it matters the most in the early grades. I believe in public education. I believe it can work. I believe we have very talented teachers. I believe that the teachers' union is supporting teachers and our children to make the system work. But there has to be accountability for what we know. We don't get to throw out good information because it's inconvenient for our budget. Thanks.
Thank you, Jennifer. And so finally, we'll hear from Heather Dillman. She's a teacher